Hello friends, welcome back to the Nifty and BankNifty daily post-market technical analysis. So this analysis is going to be for 20th March, that is Monday, and we are going to analyze this Friday, the weekend session, and see how the overall week has turned out and what we can expect for Nifty on Monday. And I'll be going to post a weekly analysis with a weekly time frame on one of these Saturday or Sunday. So if you have subscribed, you will get an update. So stay tuned for that also later. Okay, for today, in this analysis, I'm going to analyze it just for Monday itself. Okay, with that off, let us start with the analysis. So I'm going to start from the intraday movements, and then we'll come back to the daily level analysis. Okay, and to start off with Nifty, so Nifty opened, so this is the previous close, as you can see. This is not the average close, but this is the actual close of the previous candle, and Nifty opened with a gap up. Sorry, it opened even higher. Okay, this is the close, and Nifty opened with almost 50-point gap up. No, it's more than 50. Sorry, it is almost 150-point gap up. Nifty opened with, so this is actually good bullish intent. So, and then, but see what has happened after that. It gradually got sold off until it found this support here for almost up to 12 o'clock or 12:30, I think. So that would be like about what, 3 hours. So for almost the first 3 hours, there wasn't much kind of support that appeared in the market. However, as Nifty formed a base here, you can clearly see this U-shaped base forming here. This base strengthened the sentiment for Nifty, and after that, even though there was some bearish action about this, I would say, I think around 215 like that. Even though some bearish action happened, and they tried to push the prices down by selling off, it eventually got good support and it closed higher than the opening. So another thing that can be noted is the opening of today is coming just below this consolidation range, and this is the reason why initially it got sold off. So this range had acted as a resistance zone. See, the we got tried to go into this zone, but because this happened to be a consolidation zone earlier, that acted as a resistance zone now. So it tried to push the price, and for the same reason, Nifty was not able to go above this zone towards the end of the day also. So this point we have to keep in mind, because if on Monday Nifty happens to open somewhere here, we can expect some kind of struggle for it to cross this region. So after this sell-off that happened in the morning, so one more thing I would like to draw your attention is that yesterday in the today morning also, during the pre-market analysis, I have mentioned about this wedge formation. So this was the wedge formation that I drew in the morning pre-market analysis. So the observation back then was that if Nifty happens to open above this wedge, it may try to sustain, and if it sustains, it may then go and test this 17,200 resistance that I had clearly mentioned in the pre-market analysis. However, what happened, you can clearly see Nifty actually tested this wedge, top of the wedge formation, but it was not able to hold. It fell below. It again tested here, and when it came back to testing, it got rejected, and this is when the actual fall started happening. And to be very honest, I exited my puts when I saw that Nifty was Nifty was not able to hold this line. It went below and it came back to test it, and then again after testing it, it failed to hold this position and started falling. So this is the point when if you are holding any long positions, you should exit and take whatever profit you have, because this was a very clear indicator that whatever support Nifty tried to hold on, it was not able to hold on, and the bears were able to push the prices down. And the one more another significant factor that this wedge is actually a decent pattern is, as you can see, when Nifty tried to fall, it had some support at the bottom of the wedge, and it tried to go up here. And again, when it tried to go up, the bearish price action pushed it down. So all this happened at this point near the base of the wedge. So, and it went down. It could have gone and tested this falling support line as well, but even before that, it found some support, and this support actually came in a U-shaped reversal, which means that this is actually very decent and good support. So here also there was a U-shaped reversal. Here also there was a U-shaped reversal. So all these indicate that bears tried to push the price down, but they had to struggle hard to push it down, and eventually the bulls held it for some time, and after that the bulls were able to push the price up. So after this, the price never came back to this level, or whenever it tried to come back, as you can see here, the bullish price action again pushed it up. Also, when the price eventually broke back into the wedge, there was a retest of this wedge bottom, and it fell below. It eventually went up again. It tested here, and finally it is right now at the top of the uh, wedge line. So there is every possibility. I'm looking purely from the chart. There is every possibility of a break out above this wedge top again on Monday. So here also I have mentioned in the pre-market analysis that there is a chance of breaking above the wedge, but then it broke above, but because the bearish action is still strong in the market, it got pushed back into the wedge and even below that. But right now, I think there can be a gap up on Monday. There is a very good chance of gap up looking purely from the chart. So right now, one can argue that Dow is falling or whatever. So S&P is falling. So all this can be happening in the international market. But looking at the Nifty chart, I think Monday can be a gap up. If you are holding longs, probably you should see, and if it is a gap up, it may sustain, because we already have a breakdown below the wedge, and eventually we have with the price came back into the edge, and it closed just at the border of the wedge top. So at this point, if it is going to gap above, so let us see if it's going to gap above, and if it is the gap up is below 17,200, this whole region can act as a consolidation region, or maybe say Nifty can try to come back into the wedge, or come back to test this top of the wedge pattern, and then if the support plays out, it may try to eventually break above this 17,200 region. Or if the support is not strong enough, in that case, what happens is Nifty will try some sideways moves for some time. So this is the case if Nifty happens to gap above. But otherwise, if Nifty opens lower, let us say, probably if Nifty opens lower, it would open even lower. That would be below 17,080, because 17,070, 17,080 region corresponds to this level where we had two previous peaks. So if Nifty opens below this level, then it might get pushed down again on Monday. So depending on the opening of Nifty on Monday, we can try to estimate general direction of the Nifty. And if it is not going in that direction, then it's another case. But if Nifty opens lower and if it is going down, it is a clear case of bearishness in the market still acting. Otherwise, if Nifty is going, if Nifty gaps up and if it sustains above or if it does a consolidation above, then we can think that the supports are holding and probably we can expect some kind of bullish action or maybe even a slight rally on Monday. So that is the reading about Nifty for Monday. And coming back to the daily level, we'll just have a look at the daily level and then we'll move on to Bank Nifty also. So I have given the trades also. So if you're holding long positions and if Monday opens as a gap up or higher than the today's close, then you can definitely see, I mean, it shouldn't fall below this close 17,120 levels. If it falls below 17,120 levels, then probably it can even come back to 17,080 or 17,040 levels. So if it opens higher and holds the open or at least this boundary of 17,120, then there may be some consolidation and eventually a break above 17,200 may happen. So if you are holding longs and if they're in profit, you can either take profit at 17,200 and see what happens, or if it is going sideways, you can take the profit and just let it play the sideways movement to and when it breaks above 17,200 you can again reinitiate the longs. But right now the market doesn't look a market where you can short at this position. A shorting can be done at 17,200. If it breaks above 17,200, I would definitely suggest to exit the shorts because there is more upside above 17,200. As you can see, if 17,200 breaks on Monday or Tuesday, until this can be ignored, I think, until here, until 17,350 level, this region is like there isn't much of price action that happened recently. So this region may not hold any kind of rally. I mean, it may not resist any kind of rally. So once a break above 17,200 happens and if it sustains, it can quickly go and test this resistance at 17,350, 360 and above. And it may even try to go above and probably somewhere here it may find a resistance if the resistance is strong. So if 17,200 breaks, don't hold any shorts until 17,350, 360. If 17,200 holds, then you can take some shorts here and book profit if you have. And similarly, if you 17,200 breaks, then you can take fresh long positions. I mean, this I'm talking about directional trades. So if someone is doing any kind of straddle or strangle, that's a different story. And coming back to the daily level of Nifty. So so daily level of Nifty, as you can see at the daily level also, this is a very significant U-shaped reversal happening here in Nifty. So we still don't have a close above this level, which happens to be, oh, come on. Okay, this corresponds to 17,160, the top of these two candles and the close of this candle. So if Nifty happens to go above 17,160 or if it gaps above 17,160, then most probably it will even go and test the 17,200, and if it manages to break it, it can go up. So this is the reading that that confirms what we understood from the intraday chart also. And so another significant thing which I have been mentioning even in the past few analysis sessions also is that Nifty is in a consistent downtrend. So whatever long positions you have, you either hedge them properly or take profits at resistance. Don't let the profits run away or don't ignore the resistance, because Nifty is in a bearish trend, and whatever the bounce that we get may or may not last. For a bounce to last, I think Nifty has to break above this top 17,800 actually. So because that was the recent top. Only when Nifty sustains above this top, we can consider another bull market run. Until then, Nifty is still in this bear market scenario only. So going back to Bank Nifty. So going back to Bank Nifty, looking at the intraday trend, Bank Nifty looks slightly more bullish than Nifty. So as you can see, it opened above just like Nifty. It opened with quite a decent gap, with quite a decent gap up, and then so it didn't actually open above this level, which happened to be consolidation range. So as you can see, this was a consolidation range. So it tried to go above, it got resistance, it faced resistance and eventually got sold off. So just like so Nifty comprises of Bank Nifty, so we can say that Bank Nifty might have given the character to Nifty. So we have a U-shaped reversal here, and then there was a retest of this bottom support, and Bank Nifty rallied after that. So Bank Nifty closed higher than the today's close, and this indicates that it's in an overall uptrend. So what can we expect later? So if, like I said, if Bank Nifty opens as a with a gap up on Monday, most probably Nifty also will open with a gap up. So where could Bank Nifty open with a gap up? So Bank Nifty possibly can open with a gap up above this level, 39,800. It can open with even a higher gap up, but this is one probability I am expecting. If Bank Nifty opens with a gap up above 39,800, it can come to test this level, where in which case it will most probably have some support, and if that support plays out, this gap may not be filled, and in that case it will try to go above, and this region doesn't hold any kind of resistance for Bank Nifty. So which means if Bank Nifty gaps above 39,800, then it most likely may go and test 40,400 level. If 40,400 level, so this is about 600 points. If 40,400 level offers any resistance, then in that case it may come down a bit, or maybe do some consolidation or something like that. Otherwise, if 40,400 doesn't offer any resistance, it may go and test 40,600 level also. Beyond 40,600 level, this would be the next resistance, 40,800 for Bank Nifty. So at each level we can find some test, and even if it breaks above, there would be a retest. Like if it breaks above 40,800, then it may come back to retest this, and eventually 40,800. I don't think Monday we can see a break above 40,800, but for Monday 40,800 should be the last resistance level. If Bank Nifty doesn't open with a gap up, most likely we may see another test of the bottom or support like that. And looking at the intraday level for Bank Nifty, so Bank Nifty closed above, slightly above the 200 moving average, 200-day moving average. And so given the bullishness or this candle, as you can see, it had a long support wick and a U-shaped reversal here that is coming after a steep decline. So given all these indications, just like looking at the intraday trend, I think there would be a gap up in Bank Nifty also, and I wouldn't be surprised if the gap up happens above this level. That is like 39,000 or 39,900. Come on, there is a possibility. I'm not saying that it can happen there. It can happen above this level also, 39,800, like we saw from the intraday price action. So anything could happen, but the higher probability of move on Monday is for a gap up in Bank Nifty as well. given the existing technical signals that we are reading from the chart. And just like in case of Nifty, Bank Nifty is also in an overall downtrend. So unless we see a strong bullish rally or with a close above this high, we can't say that a new bull trend has emerged, a new rally or bull trend has emerged. So it's a good idea to sell when you see a reversal after this rally. Yeah, so both Nifty and Bank Nifty are right now in a sell on high markets. So with that, I close this analysis, post-market analysis of Nifty and Bank Nifty, and I'll make a weekend analysis video for the weekly time level in Nifty. So that I'll be posting on probably Saturday or Sunday. So you'll get a notification once I post it. And these are the support levels for Nifty and Bank Nifty. So yesterday I have mentioned that uh, Nifty has a resistance at 17,120. That actually played out well today. So as you can see, it opened below that and got sold off. Finally managed to uh, close where it just closed at 17,123, but the actual average close is less, and it closed at 17,100. So this would be like a kind of doji, but hanging man pattern, but still it's bullish. So we'll see you again over the weekend with the weekly analysis, and I hope Monday would be a good day for everyone with good trades and profits. Until then, see you and thank you.